Hello and welcome back to Reality Binge. The Bible has been a popular source of inspiration for thousands of years, but what do we actually know about what's in it? Even if you don't read it yourself, it's hard to escape the Bible's influence, whether it's stained glass windows or a hymn you hear at a wedding or funeral. But is it all true? It's understandable that many of us are fascinated by the Bible and want to find out more about this ancient text that has had such a strong influence on our culture and history. So let's take a look at some true facts about the Bible. The Bible is a collection of 66 books. While we don't know for sure how many there are in the world, we do know that there are over 66 books in the Bible. The Old Testament contains some of the most well-known stories and lessons of the Bible, such as the life of Moses, the story of Adam and Eve, the story of Noah, the story of David and Goliath, the story of the birth of Christ, and much more. For us, this information is incredibly valuable because it allows us to better understand the life of Jesus Christ, who is believed to be the one and only Son of God. He was one of the three holy virgins. Jesus Christ was one of the three holy virgins mentioned in Isaiah 61:1-2, and we can actually find the verse in the Bible if you look hard enough. The Bible launched the first publishing business. Despite the fact that the word Bible comes from the Greek word biblios, signifying look over, the Bible was really the primary book to be printed by mobile kind, rather than being composed by hand. Johann Tenberg presumably completed his first imprinting in 1455, in Mainz, Germany. Right around 600 years after the fact, only 49 duplicates of the Tenberg Bible still exist, and almost 50% of those are finished duplicates. One is safely guarded at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. So you better check your shelves, these uncommon books merit a fortune. The Bible is the best-selling book of all time. In 1991, sales of the Bible exceeded 15 billion copies. The Bible is like the #1 Word document in history. Over 100 million copies of the Bible are translated each year. The number of people who speak English as a first language that read the Bible at least once in their life is almost 150 million. Over half of all people who have ever lived have read the Bible. The Bible has been a frequent source of inspiration for artists, writers and philosophers throughout history, with the most famous being Plato, Plato's Last Supper, and Mark Twain's works of literature, which includes The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. The Bible is not the most accurate book in the world. There's no such thing as absolute truth. The Bible is filled with contradictions and makes a number of controversial claims, but this doesn't mean it's not inspired. In modern times, it's no secret that the Bible is filled with misogyny, homophobia, racism and other forms of discrimination. It's been cited by many great female writers, artists and poets over the centuries as proof that women were indeed put on this earth to be the nurturers and babies' maker, but that view has been overemphasized and has slowly been taken out of the book. The Bible was written over a large span of time. Some of it is preserved in Aramaic and Hebrew, while some was originally written in Greek. It was written in three main languages. Revelation is primarily written in Greek, and the Book of Acts in Hebrew, although some parts are written in Aramaic. It was written by different people. Deuteronomy, for example, was written by Moses. Psalm chapters are a mix of various writers. It was originally intended to help ancient Egyptians when the ancient Israelites converted to Christianity. Many of the words in the Bible were changed to have a more positive meaning. The Bible is not a book of morals. While the book contains passages telling us to love one another and not to commit adultery, there is little in there about the nature of morality, and morality in the Bible is mostly a matter of the law of God. As such, Christians should be able to think for themselves. The Bible is a complex book that gives a lot of instructions. While reading it makes one think and ponder, understanding it is not about just reading but also understanding the process by which we obtain the truth. In other words, understanding the Bible is about understanding how truth comes to us. And that's it, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any other amazing videos. Until next time, stay safe and stay positive.